Hello and welcome to the English virtual class. The topic for today is writing. A for and against essay, a film review. Let's learn how to write a for and against essay. Try to use to express certainty. Undeniably, this is a positive development. There are undoubtedly certain drawbacks. It is undeniable. There is no doubt that it has many advantages. Without doubt, there are people who believe the opposite. To express contrast. That said, having said that, there are also drawbacks, minuses. Use nevertheless, even though, despite, however, etc. To introduce unexpected or surprising contrast. This is a positive development in many ways, and yet there are also certain drawbacks. It may actually be very hard to find what you are looking for. To express condition, use as long as, provided that. Now let's see. Writing a review. Let's learn how to write a review. Reviews are short descriptions of books, films, TV programs, etc. Are written to inform the readers about they should or not read the book, see the film, etc. Are normally found in newspapers, magazines, letters. Have various styles depending on the intended reader. Are usually written in present tense, but past tenses can be used when describing an event. What to keep in mind? We already know that a review is made of introduction, the body, and the conclusion of it. In the introduction, the summary of all the background information. The main body or the body of it consists of 2 paragraphs. In the first one, it contains the main points of the plot, main feature of the concert, etc. The second paragraph includes general comments on plot, characters, acting, music, special effects, etc. And in the conclusion, we give an opinion or our recommendations. For the background, use the film or the book tells the story of, is set in, was written by, the band were playing live at or in. For the main points, features, the story concerns, is about, begins, the plot is boring, thrilling, etc. The program regularly features, all the songs were fantastic, superb, etc. For general comments, the cast is excellent, awful, unconvincing. The script is dull, exciting, fast-moving, etc. It is beautifully, poorly, or badly written. The special effects were stunning, sensational, etc. For recommendations, don't miss them. I wouldn't recommend it because they're a must-see, or I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Now let's see a model analyzes a film review. While reading, try to find which paragraph contains the author's opinion, gives information about the title, name of director and genre, gives the main points of the plot, comments on acting, music, and special effects. Let's begin. Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows is a mystery thriller film sequel directed by Guy Ritchie. The title character, played by Robert Downey, continues from where the original film left off. Holmes and his sidekick, Dr. Watson, played by Jude Law, are trying to track down Professor Moriarty, a man they believe is responsible for a sinister chain of events that has occurred around the world. The plot of the sequel is less detailed than the original, but the film is even more action-packed. Downey Jr. and Lowe give fine performances as the clever literary heroes. The actors' chemistry is perfect, and the 19th century sets and costumes are superbly researched. Their performances are enhanced by a talented cast and spectacular visual effects. The soundtrack suits the pace of the film and adds to the excitement. Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, is a hugely entertaining film with continuous action and lots of humor. I enjoyed this film a lot, and I would highly recommend it to action film fans. Now let's see. In the first paragraph gives information about the title, name of director and genre. The second one gives the main points of the plot. The third one gives comments on the acting, music and special effects. The last one contains the author's opinion. Now, write your own film review. Think of a film you have recently watched. Make notes under the headings: background information, plot summary, special features, recommendation. Try to use useful language. Is a comedy, science fiction, horror, etc. The film stars, it's set in, it takes place in, the story begins, the film is based on, the plot is thrilling, hilarious, etc. I thoroughly recommend it. Thank you very much for your attention.